Today, we have a special talk of the table for you focused on jobs. So before you head to work, I got something for you.
You're going to sing the song?
No, I'm not going to sing the song. But turns out if you're looking for a new career this year, you are not alone. A new LinkedIn survey reveals 85% of workers say they are considering changing jobs in 2024. That's a 27% increase from last year. But the job market is highly competitive. The study finds just one job opening for every 2 applicants. LinkedIn's career expert, Catherine Fisher, joins us now. How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. So in 2024, people are looking for a career change.
Yes.
Why?
So what the data shows us is that they want more money, they want more flexibility, and they're not seeing opportunities. But as you said, just because you're considering looking for a job change doesn't mean it's going to be easy. You're going to need to be really strategic about your job search.
Because the job market this year is a little bit different.
Yeah, and with so many people considering it, you know, it's still considered a good job market, but it's really that pendulum has swung back to the hiring manager.
Because it used to be for the employees
Yes.
had the advantage, right?
Seems like we were just saying that last
Yes.
year.
It's
Yeah,
true.
absolutely. And so you're really going to need to reevaluate what's important to you. One of the things that we found is that people were, one of the biggest frustrations is that the jobs weren't meeting the criteria. So as you're looking for your job, really be specific about what is most important to you. What are those preferences? Is it your salary? Is it hybrid? Is it remote? What are the skills that you want to get? You know, think about when you're looking for an apartment. Maybe you want to have in apartment.
You're very detailed about what you want.
Exactly.
You want in-apartment laundry.
Yes.
Yeah, you
yes.
want high
And a
ceilings.
dryer.
High ceiling.
High ceilings, yeah.
A dining room.
I want a bathtub. Yes. Yeah.
And then the person comes back to you and says, well, you're going to have to choose because you don't get everything.
So you're saying you can walk into a job with those, I guess you can call them demands?
Wish list?
Or a wish list is a better
Wish
word.
list?
for it.
You can walk into your job search with that wish list, but you're going to maybe have to make some compromises.
Okay.
Yeah, so you have to engage in strategery, you're saying.
Yes.
You struck me right there where you said about remote and hybrid. Are the days over of people going back to work 5 days a week? Is that just done? Have employees made it clear we don't? Well, they don't. But I still like working 5 days a week in the office. But most employees are saying we don't want to work 5 days a week. Are those days over?
I think companies are still trying to figure out what works best for them and their business. What we see is that the Gen Zs, they really prefer actually hybrid.
Hybrid.
And I think part of this is that, you know, there is something to be said about building that network. And speaking of building that network, boy, is that going to be important for you with this job search. You want to be networking on a daily basis.
Because some people only got their jobs remotely that haven't even seen their coworkers in person.
Right, and this is a real
Does that
gap.
put you at a disadvantage?
I think it puts you at a disadvantage if you didn't take advantage of how you stay connected with people.
okay.
So what's really important is, you know, you want to think of your network as like this is going to carry you through your entire professional career. So just because you're on a job search, yes, you should be networking. But when you're not on a job searching, you should still be networking.
So what cities are providing the best opportunities for
That's a
workers?
good question.
Yes.
And how do you stand out?
Yes, so Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Seattle, Nashville, those are some of the hot spots. What you want to do in terms of standing out is become the best storyteller that you can. So make sure that you're not just saying, hey, I'm really great at sales. Great, everyone says that they're great at sales.
Yeah.
How have you proven this? Have specific examples of like perhaps you went over quota by 30%, you were able to land a company that, you know, the company had been trying to, score for 10 years.
Right.
Be really specific. That's how you stand out.
Because I've heard some people make a judgment within 3 seconds from the time you open the door and walk in the office and they see you. They're already sizing you up before you even open your mouth. You think that's true?
I think in general, people make pretty quick assumptions. That's why you really want to lead with why you're the perfect candidate for the
And
job.
carry yourself a certain way.
Yeah, and show enthusiasm for the job. Really be well educated on what that job is and what they're looking for. All these job listings are going to tell you the skills that they're looking for.
Yeah.
So be prepared to say, this is why I'm really right for the job.
Yeah.
That's a good
So
point.
you should say, you know, you're really lucky if I take this job. Yeah. I'm so lucky to have me
There's
here.
no one like me.
I know no one like other people, but yeah, you want me.
Lucky you.
That's how you don't get a job. To say. Catherine Fisher, thank you. Always good to have
you.
you at the table.